Hello, hello, hello. Oh god. It's the first real warm day in Belgium and everyone's melting. Isn't your main base your hole? It is not, Stab. It's not. That's a side project. That's a side project. The main base is gonna look like this. So we do have some planning to do. I changed these from fill blocks to walls, so I still have to fill in all the little like gaps. But I like the little like the little definition of this coming out. So that's very much kind of like something I want to keep going. So we'll fill these gaps in today. If you hear a fan running, it's because it's hot today. So keep that in mind. Hello everyone. And then we've got some shrines and temples up in here. That's gonna all make sense when this eventually gets built in the actual world. But we're gonna be working on some of these today. So yeah, I was trying something out, and honestly, the only fan I can hear is my computer's. Hot in England too, yeah, I imagined. Hello. I tried something out and actually quite like it. So this is gonna be like the rim of like a building, as you like this one, but it's gonna move. So we'll have some walls coming down. This is just, I'll use wall because it's temporary. I want to get the supporting walls in first, but we'll have some walls coming up like this, and so the actual like rim of the building is gonna move, which I think is gonna add another level of like dynamics. When's your next video? Next Wednesday. So, no, well, yeah, next week's Wednesday. I'm getting through it. I've been struggling a little bit with some replay problems, but hello Trollish, welcome in. I love maximizing lag. Yeah, I mean it's honestly it's fine because it's one entity since it's a clock. It's a clock bearing. So it's actually fine. It's not gonna be, it's one entity, it's not two. I'm on my 12.3. Yeah. Why did I decide to build a forest along the tracks? I mean, it's gonna look good eventually, so. Keep that in mind and you'll be happy, I think. I hope. Make... Oh, yeah, no, that's actually a good idea. Just make the same thing, but rotate them. Oh, it's the same tree. Yeah. Feel like you're do I get rid of this? But yeah, so the whole idea of this place is gonna be it's gonna be some old, my music's very loud, I'm gonna turn that down. There's gonna be an old side of the town, or like I would really like it to be like any other classical city these days, like Rome or Athens, where it's like you've got your old temple-y kind of things, and then every building around it is starting to use like steam power and stuff like that. So that's going to be the plan for today. It's figuring all that out. Well, the temple side of it, at least. Let's get these in here, and then I should turn daylight cycle off because we don't need it in here. Game roll daylight cycle false flash time set noon. Oh, I can ban here. He cannot. That's true. You know what? Let's do that. Will you find a way? He probably would. Okay, I've already decided that I like the wall idea, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Just mod me eggs. I know. I kind of want to give you just VIP and not mod, because I don't want to burden you. Hello, Wicked. Hello. I am gonna VIP you though. Slash VIP Steam Stemio. So you'd be a great mod, and then we're gonna do Trollash as well, of course. Of course. No. I don't want anyone. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Mods, sure, if you're part of the community, but if you're somebody that I know, like as a friend, then I honestly would rather you just enjoy the stream. How are we gonna fix this though? Because this is gonna go down. What we could do is have this one come down as well, and then just fill in the entire wall. Fill in this, and have this over. If your mod don't bully you, at least. Are you really streaming? That's true. That is the truth. Right, 5-3 lefts. Wall. How much do I have to pay for you to build more? Okay, the thing is, the problem with this is that, so I would generally want to get rid of that then. Maybe we raise this a little. Have you come down. Maybe get you to come down a little bit. And then we would have to fill in this entire place. I'll probably get some stone in here in the actual build. Right now it's much more a concept. So we'll probably make this like a stone little cave in here. Maybe we'll even put in a secret passageway. Because what ancient structure does not have a secret passageway, really? Yeah, that's fine. And then the rest is just, I think, straight up. There. And then that. There we go. How's everyone doing today? Are we having a great Thursday? Is everyone enjoying the sun? Slow morning, did some work and then went walk with the girlfriend. It's way too hot outside. Yeah, it is. It is. I have a new ice maker, which is great. It's been running. So now I don't have to fiddle around with those plastic ice cube things. I can just plug it in, have it go, and it just makes ice cubes. I mean, the sun just is always hype. Yeah, it's true. It's always fun. No sun here, all rainy. I would honestly kill for some rain today. But I hope you at least have a nice day, even though the weather is a bit on the downside. It's also a holiday in your country. Yeah, it's Labor Day, so I had the day off. I've been on the server doing some digging, some more digging, which we might actually finish up at the end of the stream. So yeah, things are going on the server. Things are going. We're getting a weekish of rain after today. See, the thing is over here. Every time they do one of those predictions, you can already tell it's not gonna be that way. The weather forecasts are everything but reliable in Belgium. Okay, so that is gonna be our little wall. Unfortunately, can't work late today because girlfriend's staying over. Ooh. Oh, dude. That little bit of overhang, that little bit of texture, that little bit of like depth is gonna make a difference. And then we do need to fix up these corners because those are gonna bother me. Because from now, like you can see like the dirt coming through that little corner. And I know most of y'all are never gonna see that or never gonna bother reacting about, like talking about it, but I am gonna be frustrated. So we are just gonna do that, and then we'll also like extend the wall and connect everything up. Like that. Which is also going to close up that top bit right there. How is it living in Belgium? Any bad things you want to point out? Looking for a country. I mean, it's fine. I don't want to get into anything political or anything like any heavy topics. So I'd say honestly, food is great, right? Food is great. Every country has its ups and downs. Every country has wonderful people, and every country has people that are not as nice to be around. I think it's not so much the country itself, it's the people you experience the country with, right? So even if you come over here for a week or for a month or for a longer time, try and find people that you enjoy being with, and you'll have a blast. You'll have a great time. You'll have a lot of good food. You'll have a lot of good beers, a lot of nice chocolate. You'll see a lot of history, which is always great. At least I think that's always great. Look at what I'm building. Big history nerd, so yeah, you'll see a lot of that. You'll see a lot of history. and you'll enjoy yourself. I would say. But it really is the people that make it. So depending on who you surround yourself with, that will make or break your experience. Let's do that maybe. Is that gonna work? Like that? Yeah, one thing though that I'm gonna say is I don't know how it is for expats or for people who come here to live their life. I don't know how the taxes are, but they're high. Keep that in mind. Taxes are high, like very high. We are kind of known for our taxes. In a bad way. Question: have you ever played one of the space mods for Minecraft? No, I honestly, before Create, I didn't really play modded Minecraft, so can't help you on that one. So I don't, yeah, no, can't really help you on that one. Okay, that's good. And then here we'll do this. So that goes back a little, maybe even. Yeah, that's better. And then this one just needs to be updated, so it goes in there. Right. And these all need to be updated as well. I think I can just do that. Okay, my son plays Minecraft Create with me and wants to go to space. I mean, there's plenty of mods to do it, so you have your choices, but I'm not really able to help you on that one. Okay, temples. Let's see. I can finally chat. Hello, Florida man. Welcome in. Okay, so we have a sundial here, which is always fun. We've got a big temple over there. That's gonna be kind of like the patron saint of the city that we're building. And then we need some smaller temples around here. Where on the map are you building that, if I might ask? So I'm a bit... so spawn is over here. Right, so I'm... there's some spoilers, so I won't show too much. But spawn's over here, I'm over the mountain to the west. It'll all be more obvious when the actual videos come out, but wanted to get some building in, wanted to get some ideas going before we actually get building. So we have a lot of that. Want to go? I'm gonna stay within the color scheme, but I don't know if I. Okay, let's decide. Ground. Tough. Let's get ourselves a little floor going. Okay, let's do that. So these are going to be a little smaller than the bigger temples that we have on the hill, because these are not like the more important gods of the old city. Most of this, I'm not going to go too much into like what gods are there, what, because all of this is ancient buildings, right? The people who actually live here in the city don't really know what's going on here. The building's just here. So we do want to get up there. I really like the dripstone. It's it's that kind of brown that kind of looks good, you know? So if you do that, what does that give us? This actually goes really well with like with weathered copper. It's kind of in that same space, but the copper has a little bit more of a highlight to it, a little more on the green side as well. But it's still nice. Still a nice little combination. If I do that, it's gonna give us, yes, it's kind of what I want. Okay. Also, another question, another little I kind of like it. And then if those two rings are moving, that's gonna be better. But one more thing that I want to ask from you guys is, okay, is there like, I asked this last stream as well, but I've been thinking, and I want to get more interaction, not interaction, but like more like community projects going. And I do feel like you guys might have some ideas for some fun community project. And I'm not saying like a train station or a train network, because that's a given, but like things that are a bit out of the box, you know? With the community, but also with the people on the server, right? Right now, we're still, all of us are still very much into the in the how does one say this, in the preparation phase for their main bases. But once we're getting into our main bases, once we get those set up, it's go time. Then the big projects are going to start rolling out, and that's going to be fun. Why don't you raise the temple, thematics, and do some kind of Olympic games? Oh, that's actually a good idea. Some good old-fashioned Olympic creative games. Some creative games. I might actually set up some creative games. Make a casino so they can lose all their diamonds and sell their souls. I think people are already selling their souls, to be honest. Okay, so that's gonna work out. Honestly, I don't like the sound of water in this temple. I want everything in here to be very mechanical. So is there an easy way for us to get some power in here? Oh, we could do windmill. If we get a windmill bearing, it doesn't have to go fast, it just needs to go. And get some sails. And then you get rid of this again. And we do that. You could just do wool blocks since it's gonna be hidden. I know. I'm probably gonna do wool in the actual world, but this is all of this is just concept proof. Everything that's under the ground, proof of concept. Okay, and then we'll get some andesite casing in here. And then we need to do, I just want to see if it actually works. Game roll, do daylight cycle. I feel like you should add some copycat casings. Yeah, I do want to ask the others. Oh, dude. I do want to ask the others if we can get, if we get casings on. I actually really like that effect of those two moving. And then we'll copy this, right? Maybe we do slabs and then we get the roof on immediately. It's far on the server. Next, exposed shingles. Wait, why did we suddenly go backwards? Huh, weird. Weird. It should be 2, and then... Yeah, okay. I got it. It doesn't really matter which way they move, to be honest. I just want the movement to be in the build. Is he coming here? Okay. Oh, he's spectating? Let's do that, and then 2 more like this. Oh, hello. Why can I not hear you? Oh, he's speeding through for some reason. For some reason. Let's do that. Then we'll do... I don't want to get a little dome going, but not too much. Okay, it's kind of weird, but sure. I need shingles. Not. So that maybe we do stair in the instead, and then slabs. Yeah, that's a good dome shape, I think. Honestly, maybe we even... No, that's too much. Okay. So that, and then we mirror this on this side. We do boom, stair, another stair, slab. And then 2 slabs. Little dome. Little dome. A stem cameo. Stemio, yeah. Stemios. It's a bit on the flat end. Maybe I do that. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Is there anything you want to see? So we know we are going with a bit of a classical feel to the entire thing, right? That's a given, seeing as I'm building this right now. But is there anything you want to see from that? Some ideas? Because I need ideas, people. I need ideas. At this point, I'm kind of out. And that good. Ah, it's good. And then we've been doing a lot of deep slate. Is there any like blackish, darkish kind of block that still fits in with the deep slate vibe that isn't deep slate. And that has slabs. So maybe we look at the slab list. We could do blackstone, to be honest. Get some blackstone in there. It's a bit more on the purple side, but I think that might actually look good. Get some of these bad boys in here as well. And then we'll kind of like scatter these in there as well. Okay, I am gonna put dicycle back to false and set time to noon again. Did I not set it to false? Shouldn't you should add a button to call eggs, and it just drops down a couple of eggs to the player. That's actually also a funny little gag. It's still moving. It should. Okay, now we're not running anymore. Any plans for statues? Yeah, I've already asked in the Discord if we're planning on adding the statue add-on to the server. So we're looking into that. I kind of do want to do statues. I think those are gonna add a lot of life to this place. Straw statues, something like that. Something like that kind of mods. There's plenty of those. There's a lot actually of different mods that do the same thing. So let's do that. Fill this one in here. And what do we think? Do we like the blackstone on top? I kind of do. I do think that I'm gonna add some what are they called? Copycat steps in here, because I think that's gonna add a little bit more of a dynamic to the build. The roof looks weird, like intended. I don't think it looks weird. I just think it needs a bit more texture and shape. Roof is kind of too much. In what way? In what way? I think it's okay. Of course, we'll replace a lot of these with the less textured version. It looks like it got shrunk down by a block, so it needs to be bigger. Is that what you're saying? So, okay, what if we expanded it to here, and we put the ridge out by one? Let me try something else, okay? It looks like a bowler hat. Okay, that's not what we want. I want a dome. I want a dome, but not a bowler hat dome. So let's do that. Let's get a little bit of a... no, let's do... I do like that, actually. Like that. And then we'll go into here. Here. Okay. So that's try number dos, right? Just raise it by a block. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. By extending it one block, you kind of raise it by a block as well. Of course, we'll have our copper lip around it. We would like that better, or do we just go for a different ridge? I do think that this kind of arch looks a little better. No, that's too much. Of course, we'll still have to like fill it in. If we do something along the lines of this, I think that's gonna shape in quite nicely. And then we'll kind of expand that. I think it's the blackstone. The blackstone's too dark for the build. It's too black. Right? There's too much contrast. Oh, I think I have an idea.
Percent raw input percent.
What? Wait, what? That's DTS, by the way. Say hi. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Thank you, Creeper. I'm gonna have to fix that. Why did that go for action queue? Action history. TTS when queued. Why does it say super chat? Yeah. Why does it not give me? That's strange. Oh, it's a different. Okay, chat. We're gonna do some troubleshooting. So, actions. Where are you? You're in TTS channel points. We're gonna duplicate this for the simple reason that this one is gonna be YouTube, since it's a different YouTube, and this one is gonna be Twitch. On Twitch, we use channel points for TTS. On YouTube, I don't have channel points, so we do super chats. But at any, so even I think 20 cents will get you a channel TTS message. I am gonna. This is YouTube, right? Yes. So we're gonna disable that one, and then in here we're gonna disable the YouTube one. And then we can go here. And instead of raw input, yeah, I know. We are gonna do message. Okay, so that now should work. So now YouTube should work TTS wise. So if you want free TTS, on the basis of channel points, you'll have to go over to Twitch. On YouTube, you can just use super chats, and those will be read out as well. That should work now, I hope. Otherwise, we'll do some more troubleshooting. What if, instead of using a dark block like these, we go the opposite route and we go mangrove.
One cheer, one cheer, one cheer, one cheer, one cheer.
Did I hear that double? Did I hear that double? I did hear that double, didn't I? Is TTS speaking? No, it's a one cheer, one cheer, one cheer, one cheer, one cheer. Why am I hearing double? Action cues.
One cheer, one cheer, one cheer, one cheer, one cheer.
Okay, that was once. We'll keep an eye on it. Chat, I think I might have found it. I like the red. I think the red's looking better. I think the red looks better, to be honest. Right? Am I right, chat? Am I correct on that assumption? I need your guys' validation, because otherwise I'm insecure. Let's do that. Let's get rid of all these inside blocks now. You're right, but I think there could be a better red. Not sure. So the thing is, with mangrove planks, a good block that mixes in with red, with mangrove is a bit of good old-fashioned netherrack, and so you can get some really cool effects with that. Like netherrack in your shadows is really good, and then you can also mix in some more, like your planks.
Chicken jockey, I am Steve.
Okay, it is doing double. Why is it doing? Why is it going double? Chicken jockey, I am Steve. Yeah, sure. That's a thing. That is a thing. Why are we going double? It's not doing. Hello, chicken. Why do we get double TTS? Is it double? Oh, is it? Are you guys hearing double TTS or is it just me? Speaker bot. Monitors off. I think it's just me. Stream bot. Monitor off. TTS. Monitor off. Huh? It's like saying the name as well, which is weird. I've never had this happen. It's been since YouTube was added that this was broken. Also, I have no idea. Huh. Oh well, I'll deal with it, and then we'll see what we can come up with. Let's get rid of all of this. We'll dome it out a little bit more. Bum bum ba dum bum bum.
One cheer, 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 one cheer. Build Mike Mage Whiskey Lava Chicken. I'm Creeper the 38.
Okay. Is it loud? Or is it fine? I feel like it's loud. It's loud for me, at least. I need to check. Come on. Go. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Volume-wise, you're fine. It is annoying that it announces it like it's been... So what happens in my ears, right? It says your name first, but while it says your name, it's also playing the TTS message, which is annoying, and I need to fix it. General, quick actions, platforms, highlight, overlay, custom feeds. That's not. Is it a problem in here? No, not really. Platforms, overlay, custom feeds. That's not. General, no. Highlights, no. Huh. Strange how that happens. It's quite annoying, by the way. Is this a new feature since the update? Platforms. I'll have to figure it out, I think, but I don't know. Predictions, no. Polls, no. Permanents, no. Commands, that's not the problem. Huh. Strange. Oh well, I think we'll thank you, Creeper, for the super chat. 99 cents. That's... I think that dome is gonna look a lot better. So we'll get the rough shape in. We'll do it in all planks for now. Then we'll put in our texture later. Okay, then we'll get some slabs. Build Mr. Water Monsters Inc. I don't know that. Plus, I'm kind of on this for now. Yeah. Okay, it needs a bit more shape, but I do like the red more than the black stone. That's better. I do want to fix this, and so we'll do that. Yeah, that looks better. I think maybe this is a bit too square, so we'll do that. Then we'll do the same on this side. Yeah, I think that's a nice little dome. That's pretty good. It is pretty good. Now we just go around and mirror this 3 more times. So it's then stair, and then it's block stair again. There again, block stair, block stair. Then it's a slab on the middle. Make Monsters Inc. I'm not working on anything with Monsters Inc. at the moment, really. So I can't help you on that one. Okay, so that should be this middle taken care of. Then we go 2 blocks out from each side. So 2 blocks on each side. Which server is hosting? It's Nodecraft. Which there should be I need to put a link in my videos as well. But there should be a link in the other people's their videos. Okay, I think that's about it for that layer, right? Oh no, I still need to get a block in there. Make a creeper farm. We already have a creeper farm. I don't have to deal with it. Don't have to deal with that. That's none of my... I don't have to go through that pain, really, because somebody already went through it. Okay. Let's do that. How many RAM has it? Just create. Honestly, I have no idea, Harsh, because I didn't set it up. That is a question that you should ask. I think, if I'm correct, it would be Foxy that set up the server. At least 2 kilobytes. Yes, that is true. At least 2. Oh, it's 2 blocks out. Right. And then that goes there. Thanks, much appreciated. No worries. No worries. That. Oh god, I need that slapping in. No fruit juice. What? I don't have any fruit juice, no. 2 kilobytes of RAM sounds abysmal. It really does. It really does. I don't think you would survive on 2 kilobytes, to be honest. I don't think it would even load. Okay, now we need to do that one more time, and then we get all the copper in here. Do we want to go slab on top of this at each time? Just so we kind of raise it over? Chat, which one do you like most? Do you like that most, where it's like it comes over, or when it's flush with the dough? What do we like most? Slightly over? Okay. And then we could do just to be kind of continuous, we could do that, and then maybe have a stair here. Next to exposed shingles, right? We do something like that, maybe. Yeah, that's not too bad. What if we change them all to... Ooh, I like that. A little stair in there, maybe? I'll get all of the blocks that we don't need out of here in a second, but... Mr. Beerstone Factory is good. Okay. Sure. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. The turn in step is the this little thing. Yeah, I know. I like it. Yeah, that's good. I like that shape. It's very round. It's bulbous, and bulbous is a nice word. We like the word bulbous. Maybe a little needle at the top. I honestly, yeah, that might actually be. I was gonna do it like an inset, but maybe we do this, right? Have that step there, and then, or what we could do even better. Instead of having it stop here, we go. We take some shafts, right? We go up 2. And then we do like a second layer. We get some copycat steps to get us a little shape. Make it like an offset. Oh, right. That's gonna be annoying. Okay, we'll have to do that. I do kind of want to get. You know? That's okay. Maybe it's a bit too high. Maybe we take it down 1 set of shafts, but I like that, and it kind of mirrors that idea. I kind of like it. That's good. That's good. Okay, we'll move this down 1. I was gonna copy it with World Edit, but honestly, I think it'll be easier to just do that. A needle with lighting rods. Signified it uses power of lightning. I was thinking this could be more of like a mechanical temple. You know, we're playing Create, you know? So having it be like some kind of mechanical god would be kind of fun. That's why it's moving, and then we'll add some more moving parts in this area. But like, imagine seeing these two wheels moving from the inside. I think it's gonna look pretty cool. I think it's gonna look pretty cool. A Mechanicus or something. Exactly. Exactly. Let's get that in. Xbox. What? I don't. Are you okay? Are you okay? Or just make their god Optimus Prime. Yeah, exactly. I am Optimus Prime. Boom, boom. And then this is the stair, I think. Yes, it is. We need stair here. And then we need our little guy. Like that. Probably the most mechanical you can get. That is honestly pretty true. What else are they going to do? Make their cog a rotational speed controller? Wait, what? What cog? What cog? What are you building? We're building a little temple. We're kind of building a temple hill with some different kind of temples to different deities, I guess. That's what we're doing. And then we'll add some nice pathways. We'll add some bushes and stuff. Make it look nice. Make it look nice. Yeah. If you guys have ideas for temple, I want to do like, I have vague ideas. The octagon over here, I want to do like a nature god, kind of like a garden, maybe like some kind of ancient greenhouse, maybe. This weird thing, I want to do water. I want to have like waterfalls in the middle. These are kind of like elemental gods, so we're gonna have plants and life and stuff, water and then fire. Then over here we'll do like mechanical, knowledge, and something else, right? So this is like human skills and human attributes, and then that's nature attributes. What's your PC? It's honestly, it's a really old thing. It's got an i7 9700K. It's got 32 gigabytes of RAM. It's got a 2070, so it's been struggling sometimes, but it's still working to get you guys videos. So yeah. Nope. But yeah, if you want to know what might be, I don't honestly. You know what? Don't. There is so much more and so much better gear out there these days that my PC is not even worth it to get it. Okay. Then. So that's gonna be moving. I kind of want to support it. So what I'm probably gonna do is grab some stairs. Well, first of all, I want to get some stairs in here to support the arches. Because otherwise it's gonna look flimsy. And I think this will help sturdy it up a little bit. PC wise, I think so. It's all NVIDIA, right? NVIDIA graphics card, and so on and so on. Most of the it's too low. Never mind. Most of the peripherals are Corsair, so like the EVG, the AIO is Corsair. So is everything else. So that's kind of the gist of my computer. Eat pizza? Probably not. Does that look better? Kind of looks better, but I don't like how these look. That is truly the conversation. Yeah, it's kind of. But if I do them, although that kind of works. It's gonna be weird on the inside because there's nothing holding it up. But I mean, we could do that. Yeah, I think we'll do that. That's gonna look better. So that's fine. Boom, boom. Like that. I don't have vertical slabs. That's not the create. That's not create mod. That's copycats. Copycats plus. We only have those two as of now. Oh yeah, that's looking better. How could you make such nice builds? Practice. No, you can't. You cannot. Yeah, no, practice, I'd say, to make beautiful builds. Copycats Plus incoming soon though. Yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I have a better idea for these. I want them thicker. I want them thicker than a Snicker. So we're gonna get some of these guys in here. Just to like blend it in a bit more. Yeah, that's better. Just got Create Mod a few nights ago. Enjoying it so far. A lot to take in for sure. Yeah, no. William, good luck with figuring it all out. It's a blast once you get through it. But it can be a lot, yes. Please God bestow on you. You should pray at this shrine over here. I'll put a statue up there. But if you want a new computer, that's the shrine too. Technically, X isn't building a PC temple. I mean, technically, this is a mechanical temple. So technically, if you want to pray somewhere, this would be the place to pray at, I guess. But yes, I don't really have the power to get you a new PC. PC is mechanical. Yes and no. The PCs that we are are not mechanical. That's true. But there are mechanical PCs. You can make a mechanical PC. Honestly, that'd be kind of fun. Have Minecraft run on a mechanical PC. You know what's... And this is something that's technically... This is a technicality, right, people? This is a technicality. It's technically correct, but it's also very incorrect in the same same reason. Do you guys know what an abacus is? You guys know what an abacus is? How do they run Doom on literally anything, including logic gates built out of live crabs? I don't know. Doom is a mystery, and it will always be a mystery to any of us. An abacus is abacus. You will have seen it. You will have seen it. You probably just don't know. Yeah, the OG calculator. That's true. This is an abacus. That's what an abacus looks like. Yeah, this is technically, and this is a technicality, so take it with a grain of salt. Technically, this is a mechanical computer. Technically, this is a mechanical computer. Even better, it's a hand-powered mechanical computer. Computer used to be a job title. Indeed, that is true. It's just that computers got. That is true. That is true. When I say mechanical computer, this is what I'm talking about. These are mechanical computers. So it's basically mechanical data storage. And then this is a small model. You've got these guys that are like rooms full of just literally written data. Hand stored data. This is all mechanical. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, so Enigma, I think it's Enigma. That's, look at this, dude. This is a computer, people. This is a computer. There is this thing. There is this old. This is this image storage. I was at a computer. The Atari has fire games. Atari is great. Yeah. There was this image. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it, but they're like, it's this image of a truck holding these huge disks of storage, right? And the entire truck is 1 gigabyte of storage. And then the image next to it is a guy holding a micro SD card. And it's like, look at the difference between storage. It's 1 gigabyte is an entire truck full of data. And now it's a micro SD card. Oh, this one's a good That's 10 megabytes. That's 10 megabytes. Not even kilobytes. That's 10 megabytes. So it's quite okay for its size. This is a terabyte. So yeah, no. Things have changed. The mechanical gods have given us everything they know. So we'll do that. Beautiful. Hide it away, right? That's good. Oh, I like that. And now we need to make it move again. Oh, dude. Yeah, I like it. This is sick. This is sick. I like it. Me likes it. Then we need a little altar or like a little shrine where people can place offerings. And I like to do it, so if you come in, I like to do that like right here maybe. Or I would like to do that right here. Maybe we do like a little square. Or maybe a little V shape. We'll put some, because then we can actually put things on it. We'll put some table covers on it. I just got here. Is that a clock? That's really cool use. Yeah, it's a clock bearing. And so it's kind of like a mechanical shrine. Created 12 years ago. I mean, honestly, this would be this was made, and the lore says it was made by the ancient people. So it's kind of a mechanical shrine to like a mechanical kind of god, I think. And I like the fact that it's moving. From the inside, even better, honestly. Yeah, that's good. How about a large cogwheel as a tippy top? Over here I did, but it's not turning, but I did that. But do you mean like it in here? Because we could do that in here. Or even like a water wheel. Let me get up top. Can I fly through this? I can. If you put like a water wheel in here, or even flywheel. Are we thinking flywheel, people? Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Flywheel? We do need, I mean, we could use another windmill bearing. Large won't fit, right? Large is doing just fine, I think. I think the flywheel is kind of perfect. Or I think we can make the most recent Create project was very cool. Which one of whose project? Large water wheel. Yeah, no, that's gonna be too big. But we can make colored water wheels. So if I grab a, I think it's a warped plank, and then it's not with a press. I think it's with a deployer. Let's see. If I do that, all right, it doesn't. It's not fast enough. Huh? Can you not? Just... Oh, is it just clicking on it? I'm gonna need to double dirt all of this. Because if I can make this the shade... That... Is it just... Oh, it is. It's a bit too green, I think, but I also want to put it up one higher. Maybe we put two on top of each other. Right? Maybe we put like that and then boom, boom. Create like a double helix kind of thing. I don't mind it though. It's a bit dark, but that could also just be because it's in the shadow of that roof. Now, it's gonna be a very small detail, but I do think that it's gonna be a pretty cool detail. What we can do to make it not as obvious as is grab some wool. What's gonna be the least? I think light gray, I think? Or do we do dark gray? No, light gray is gonna be better. And then instead of using full blocks over here, we can do that. Honestly, we could even do that. And that's gonna be just enough, I think. Boom. You get up in here. Yeah, they count. That's very slow, but honestly, let's set the cycle to false. I said set daylight cycle to false. It's not doing it. We'll set time to noon. It's very slow, but honestly, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It's just that little bit of movement. It's also going in the opposite direction of that second wheel. So I think we're good. Why is it not? Oh, it's stopping. No, it's not stopping. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I think that's good. And then over here we can add another little table, which then we can put like a little statue on top. Because these are smaller shrines. I've said this 20 times by now. But these are like smaller shrines, so we'll put a little statue up there, and then we'll have some chairs maybe, so that the priests can sit in here. They go back to 0 degrees of rotation. Yeah, just takes a while. Maybe we add like a 4 or 5 chairs that the priests can sit in at the back. We'll kind of simulate that with this. 1, 2, 3, 2. We'll make them actual chairs, but yeah, I think that's good for like a shrine. That's fine. Yeah, good. So we'll leave that for now. Which one do you want to do next, chat? Which one do we want to tackle next? So we've got plants and like life in general. We've got water, fire / forging, right? Smelting and stuff. This is like everything that's like deep, dark kind of stuff. Also like ancient cities and stuff. And then this is knowledge. I have it written down. I have notes. Give me a second. STEM 1.0 start. It is pretty cool. Yeah, that is true. Where did I put those notes down? That's fine. So we have plants and life, then water, and then everything that has to do with water, so sea, rivers, and stuff like that. Then fire, which is like also so fire, forging, and stuff like that. Nether as well, everything that has to do with that. Then kinetic stuff, which we already built. Create and then the trains and logistics, stamp base. Oh yeah, no, you're good. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of logistics. It's still create. We're gonna do the create stuff as well. But I kind of like the idea of having create be. I like the idea of thinking as create as something that is a daily thing, right? Whereas from a role building standpoint, you can do a lot more with the things that you can offer, right? So I think I did Temple of Knowledge, right? And then Temple of like ancient structures and like you know, things that are built and stuff like that. So this is going to be dark and ominous. This is going to be kind of library kind of type vibe. So you guys can pick whichever you want to work on next. Well, I take a little sip of water. Any preferences, or do you guys just say, or can I pick? Hello, King Fredericks, welcome in. You know what? Let's mirror it and let's start on. Let's start on this one then. So this one's gonna be fire. We're gonna be, I'd say, work on the library. Okay, library it is. We've got somebody saying library. We'll do the library. So that's double tough, which I don't want to repeat, but I do like the andesite one as well. So I think I'm gonna go for andesite base on this one. And I'll do this. We'll set that back one. Slash fill. Andesite. Pillar. Of course, I should set my radius. Boom. Then we grab some andesite stairs. I like the bricked ones, so we'll do that. And then I want to create this idea of a little bit. Let's do. Okay, we can't. Can we do that? I don't think we can do that. We'll add in a different type of a different hue of gray. Do we have any different gray blocks walls that I need? Because I want to keep it fairly similar. We might actually get away with either some polished stuff and maybe some cut as well, because that's gonna do well, I think. Wait, what? I know they didn't throw chipped in there since everyone's are amazing builders. I think we want to, from my point of view, right? I'm quite happy that they didn't, because it does allow us to. Don't tell Stam. It does allow us to challenge ourselves to work with the blocks that we have. Right? That's gonna be fine. And also chipped makes it look. Immediately gives you a more modded kind of feel, I think. I know it's all modded, but still. Yeah, it's a lot of options in that one. So that's gonna be our entrance, right? We'll have it supported. That's gonna be our entrance. We'll have another set of columns in here. The reason I want to use walls instead of having the full pillars is because I'm gonna fill in a wall immediately behind it. Now the question is, oh, look at that, chat. It matches up perfectly. As if it was planned. Now there's one thing that we do need to check, and that is how high does this go? I just need any random slab. Because this is not going to be the final slab, but if I do that... Okay, we want this to be one higher. And then that is going to go around the entire thing. That of a Roman temple. Yeah, I kind of want it to be. I kind of want this vibe to be this ancient site that just other people have started to live around it. So this is going to be all ancient stuff, and then we'll have some cool create style houses along this mountain side. That's kind of the whole vibe that I want to go with. So this is all just background building that we're doing. Bye bye, creeper. Hope you're having a good rest of your day. So that, and then we're gonna change this copper out, but so that's gonna be that. Might actually be better, even like shape-wise, with that as a trim. Again, this is not the final texture of this roof. I don't care that it's, but I like that better. It's gonna be quite tiny on the inside, but that's fine. I can live with that. We do need a nice block to be like behind these pillars. Maybe we do just go full on andesite. Let's do like one section of the wall, see if we can make it look good. So let's do like that. And then we'll put some eroded patches in here, so that's a bit more. Hello, last Athenian, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Honestly, I'm not mad about it. Kind of like it. I kind of like it. Then we can have like smaller windows in here. Yeah, I think we'll go with andesite, to be honest. How did the dungeon turn out? It's still in progress, but I needed a break from it. So we're working on this, on our main base, or what's going to be our main base for now. Let's do slash wand. Gonna speed this up a little bit. Not wanda, wand. Speed this up a little bit. Let's also get rid of you. Slash replace air with create cut. Oh god. Cut andesite bricks. Hello? Hey? Okay, weird. That is City Hall. It's meant to be like an old temple kind of thing, a shrine. It's kind of the vibe I'm going with. We are running in. I might actually bump it over one. So let's move back to so that we can. I don't mind them being closed, but I do want them to have a little bit of space. Right, upside down pyramids for ATM9's TTS, but it's World Edit is this kind of thing that you just need to use a lot to get comfortable with it, I guess. As with any other tool. but because it's all command based, it gets confusing quickly. Instead of doing like normal windows, I kind of want to go like this. Thank you for the follow. I kind of like it. Axiom is much easier and to learn, but hard to come onto because it's just how different it is. Yeah. It's pretty much like schematic CAD, but faster. That's true. Yeah, remembering the commands is a challenge. Yeah, I've got a couple down that I use a lot, like the move, copy, and stuff. But any masking tools, I'm gonna be honest, I don't use. Not my kind of vibe. I think I'm gonna go full on Roman and just put a fonton on it. It's not Greek. Greek would have another trim, a trim on it, so it's more so a Roman temple or Roman inspired. I'm not even going to call it Roman, but like that, and then maybe to go off the Roman vibe, we kind of flatten it out. I don't like the copper though. I do want to go deep slate for this one. Hello, Midnight Gamer. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. It's football. I need slabs. Hope you're doing well. Because I think the deep slate is going to give us that dark tone that we need. Then we could technically have this go back. Who's pinging me? Not important. Okay, let's keep going. I like this. So you were streaming on Discord, and I started watching everyone else's stream. I thought I should watch yours. You shouldn't feel like you have to, but you're always welcome to. Welcome in. That's what I was trying to say. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're enjoying the server, all the content that you're getting out of it. I am. Yeah, I enjoy having a separate trim, but it's not always necessary. Sometimes you want your roofs to be just simple and serene. Also, if you've got enough contrast within your build, right? The only reason you want a trim on your roof is if your colors are either too contrasting, and so you need a little border in there to kind of mellow it out a little bit, or if your roof, if there's an element that's too similar to your roof shape, and so you want to say like, okay, that's where the roof starts, this is where it ends. So that's why you would use that. Also, I see I didn't use waxed copper over there. But if you've got enough detail or enough contrast between your two lines, you're pretty much set. You don't have to actually add anything. That honestly. Boom. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? We did that. If I'm too quiet and too concentrated, you guys have to tell me to start talking. Otherwise, I will go quiet. Lol, making building roofs is easy. Building roofs is easy. It's people who say it's not easy haven't practiced enough. Honest to God, let's do. Instead of using double slabs, I'm just going to use these. I'm gonna save this on some building blocks. Yeah, sometimes they make sense, but a lot of people always add like a wooden trim to a roof for like a normal house, even modern ones. I mean, it is normal to add a trim to a roof, right? Most of the time, it's to separate your roof from your walls, right? And if you're building with a lot of woods or a lot of stones, they quickly blend in together, so it's useful, but it's fine. They're pretty easy to build in survival as well. You just gotta get a certain routine. I struggle with roofs mostly because I want to build square houses. Dude, there's so much you can do with a square house, with a square roof. Let's say we do let's make a quick square. Quick square, right? Let's say we only use stairs for this one, just to get an idea of what we can do. I'm just going to use a simple set of stairs. We could do a simple A-frame, right? Come on. Simple A-frame. And if you say that building them in vanilla is hard, you just do this. Boom. This is the vanilla kind of way. This is what they do to their generated villages. Boom. You guys have no idea how many roofs I've built in my career as a Minecrafter. I've built hundreds, no, thousands of these buddies. I'm experienced. Okay, so we've got our shape in. This is how I build my roofs, people. We go shape first, and then we fill in the rest. Why? It's a practice issue, yeah, for everyone. So now we can go here and say, oh, I like that shape. I can fill in the rest, right? Let's say that I'm not happy with the shape, and I kind of want to get rid of that flat face. I go, maybe if I do this over here. We're only using stairs, right? We're not using different blocks. We're only using stairs and slab. Well, one set of slabs. We add a little crop out over here. That's gonna blend back into that set of stairs over here. Right there. And so by doing that, we've just created a little bit of a shadow. And the rest we just fill in. Look. It's called depth. And then we could go further and have the building come out, right? But we're talking about square buildings. Okay, we've got a little bit of a little jet out. We could take this even further. And instead of having a square rectangle roof, right, we could go full on crisscross applesauce and start doing this, right? Instead of that, we will have a slab there. And we just go boom. Crisscross applesauce. And this is something that you would often see in like Nordic builds, right? Or at least I would use this in like a Nordic town, right? Where it's like a little cross shape, and then you could even use like a slab here instead of stairs to have that little middle point over there. And this is a whole lot interesting. Lot more interesting than your straight roof, right? And you could do a combination of the two. Have this one be flat. This one adds a little adapter, but the explanation of what it does, how it works, is really cool. I mean, this is all just me figuring things out. This is what I would do when designing a build, right? Still don't like this, how flat this is. We could either put in a chimney to break up that flatness, right? A lot more details and curves. Yeah, no, and this is just a simple A-frame, right? We're only using the same A-frame. You could go further. You could take this further, and on that same width, right? I like how this turned into how I build my roofs kind of video. You could do that, and then let's say we add a solid block in there. You can go and get kind of witch hatty and make this kind of sloped pitch kind of vibe. Yeah, you could take this as high as you want, to be honest. And then you just fill in the back. Needs to go the other way around. And this is like your I don't know, do that or a slab top. You could do the opposite direction and you go for like a barn style roof. And instead of going stairs first and then into a high pitch, you do stair, boom, boom, stair here, block, stair. And this is something you get by building hundreds of these. It's just kind of the feel of how to get them all in there, you know? There you go. On the same width of the building, you've got 3 types of roofs. Easy. You could do slabs only and go like simple A-frame. Hello, Azu or Azu. Welcome in. These are really cool if you combine them with another slope in the middle. So if you do, let me extend these. You can make them look good. If you do this, right? Just okay. So what you can do, it's a lot of wood, right? It's a lot of flat faces. So what you do is over here, you do something like that, and then you get one of these in here. Boom. And you just kind of mix and match them, which immediately adds or breaks up that flat shape that you have. Yeah, even now I'm just kind of figuring things out, how to make them look better. Like if you do something like this. Every type of roof is just a puzzle with the blocks that you have. Boom. It's not much, but it helps. And you add a little chimney like right here. Boom. That changed a lot, didn't it? There you go. Roof. It's just too Hansel and Gretel for me, I guess, especially when they add the dip in the middle and the curvy points. Okay, that's, yeah, I get that. It's very much, I mean, okay, I don't know where you guys are from in the world, but I come from a place where, how do I look this up? Renaissance buildings, architecture. I come from a that's all like no. Yes, these are the ones. That's the one that I want. I come from a place in the world where this is a very common a roof design, right? This one as well. Like you see these all around the places. So all the roof shapes are kind of, I kind of see them everywhere. These are also very beautiful. But yeah, the Renaissance in the lowlands is some crazy roof shapes. And so you just kind of do whatever you want, to be honest. You just kind of do whatever you want. But if you ever the Last Athenian, I've got a video on how I typically do my roof designs. So if you ever want to freshen up on or need a way to get maybe even just inspiration on how to get a shape, you can look that up. This is a shameless plug, I know, but it is a thing. Okay, so this is gonna be a shrine to some kind of god of knowledge, I guess. So what I do want to do is add like a bit of a library. It's not gonna be big because we don't have that much space. But you know how in some Gothic churches, a lot of the altar is behind this iron fence kind of thing. I kind of want to do that. So I'll get some of these. We'll get like a shrine in place where like the common man can get their offers in, and then we'll have a door, or we'll have two doors maybe. We'll push this back a little, and then we'll have a door for whatever the priest or whatever does this. Oh, that's, oh, I want these to go like, oh, maybe we can use some glass. If we use these guys, I like that. it's just extra enough. I know it's glass, but oh well. So that, and then do a little trim on top. To kind of clean it up, you know? And then we'll have a door, I think, in here. That does mean we need this to be like that, or we could be smart and the back wall will use this. So we'll put them okay. And then we'll put the door in here. Whatever door is fine, I think. Door. Iron door? It's gonna be copper door. I forgot we got copper doors. It's a bit too much, is it? It's a bit too much. Also, I'll put it on that side. It's too green. That's sad, though. Dark oak, maybe? I feel like dark oak might actually work. It's simple enough. Yeah, sure. Why not? Frame glass trap? No. So the shrine is here, and then the priests, since this is like a thing to the god of knowledge, people who just want knowledge are gonna come in here, put down their offerings and stuff. But over here, I want to do like a little library setup, so we'll grab some bookcases. And these could be like the ancient scrolls or something, right? Do we do like a second floor as well? So we'll do that. We'll get like some lecterns, some books on those lecterns as well. But like this could have some sacred knowledge stored in here. So those will be. Last mod pack I played on the server, I had this amazing build going on. Only servers crash. So this point, yeah, those crashes, they happen sometimes. You can't really do anything about it, I guess. Do that on both sides, and we'll get some more books on there as well. Again, most of what we're doing today is like ideas, right? We're figuring out some ideas, and I'll kind of work on them a little more. That's one of the reasons why I always save schematics from my SMP builds. Yeah, that's always a good idea. It's a good idea to do. Hey, we'll grab, mostly because we can grab like that. Sure. And then we do you. If I did this, that might actually make a little more sense. I know it doesn't. You know what? Let's screw it. Screw it. I'll do that. Boom. I'm trying to not use as many copycat blocks, but the problem is they're just too good. And then we'll add some tables. Let's do andesite legs, and then we'll use this as like a table cover. Like that. So I can like put their books on there. And then of course we need some light. And these, will hang them from the ceiling. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I think this kind of is what I expect, what I want it to be. Right, you've got a little bit of a library feel to it, and then we'll match this door, I guess, over here. Make this a really big, heavy wooden door. That also kind of looks like a chocolate bar. Yeah, I think that's more than enough. Okay. We skip one, we did two in the middle as well. Yeah, that's gonna be our temple to the god of knowledge. Good. It's simple. It's serene. It's good. It's good. What time is it? Oh, dude, we can do one more temple. Do we want to go for this one and just kind of create the half shape? Now that I think about it, I am probably gonna go outside of that border. What I kind of want to do with this is, have you guys seen that image of the Minoan palace, where it's like stacked up, like that render? That one. This is the one that I want. The one that I want. That's a very tiny image though. Do we have that in a bigger rendition? No. That's bigger. Okay, so this is a rendition. This is a render, right? This is what I took from it, but like this, where it's like a levels with columns. That's kind of what I wanted to do, but like darker. Imagine this, but in the style of an ancient city. It's kind of what I want to go for. So we'll get the levels in first. I think we're gonna go full on deep slate this time, like make it really dark. So lots of brick, lots of that. No, I'm gonna get pillars in later. Let's get the shape in first, right? Okay. I think the thing is now I can't use roll edit because it's diagonal, so we'll have to place anything manual or everything manual. I think I'll do like 2 or 3 levels. I don't want it to make it. I don't want it to be higher than that and that. Or we'll have to make the obelisk a little higher, maybe. That's gonna be our base level, and then we'll get some pillars in front of this, which means that we need a good block as like a base. That. Do we want to do an accent color? Like a wall that's completely different, but still has the same kind of vibe? Oh, we could do like either crimsite or we could go a lot darker. Azurine. Let's put them in and then we'll see what we think about it. But this is the ID, right? We either do that one. I like the crimsite though, but it's gonna be too flashy, I think. No, the blue is already out. I don't like it. This, it's too contrasty. I like it, but it's gonna be too contrasty, I think. And what else do we have? We've got blackstone, which is gonna bring in that purple hue. We could also do that, which I kind of like, honestly. I'm not gonna put them on every, so I'll probably do like every other. Like that. And then we can use these as like doorways. That's gonna be our doorway. We'll do one side first and then we'll repeat it over and over and over. Then we'll get some more deep slate. I think I'm gonna go for this because of the fact that it connects beautifully. Because the next set of pillars is gonna go right there. Which is annoying because that doesn't match up. Okay. That then? Sure. I just wish there was a way to make the walls not connect in the back, so it looked more like column-like. We could do girders, but the problem with girders is they blend in too much. Oh. It's too dark. Although I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Because there's just enough color difference between the two that it's yeah, no, I kind of like it. That's actually good. Screw the other ones. We're doing this. And then we rinse and repeat, I guess. I am gonna do the little effect. They use depth instead of, yeah, that's true. So this one's 3. I'm gonna do this one 3 as well, and then the next one I'm gonna do 2. Making a little bit, taking advanced. No, wait. Wow, English. Thank you. But using the idea of depth perception to make it look like it's going a lot taller. Okay. Then, oh, I should have connected these, because this is where those are going. And then if we do these only 2 high, looks like it's a lot taller than it actually is. But that's good. And then I kind of, since this is the god of like underground temples and stuff, I kind of want to add in some deep slate ore into the walls. Maybe not the flashy ones, but like some lapis ore here and there. Some coal ore. Right? I think that might look cool. There's gonna be no windows in here, since it's all for underground stuff. But adding that little splash of color in there, kinda helps. Helps break up the pattern. Go. Very Hades-esque. A lot, also being the god of earthly treasures. Yeah, kind of. That's actually a good comparison between the two. I don't know if it would actually be, if he would be like the god of the underworld as well, or like death people. But it does kind of, like earthly treasures and stuff, kind of feels Hades-esque. Well, yes, that, but I feel like he would be more like, sure, but Hades is more death, whereas Pluto, his Roman variant, is more focused on his like, death is not that much of an aspect of Pluto. It is still, but I don't know. People argue about it. A lot of discussions about that factor, but I feel like Pluto has a lot more impact as a treasure god, if you could call it that, treasure god, than Hades does. Hades is much more focused on death people. Wait, that's just my assessment. Go. Hello, Creeper. Welcome back. Welcome back. What you building? We're trying to build some temples, or at least we're trying to make them look like temples. Some ancient buildings that are still around, even though the people that are actually living close to the city, or in the city that's close by, don't really don't really do anything with these buildings anymore. They're just here. They're background material. Yeah, no, I know both of them are have both aspects of their godly creatures in there, right? They're both underworld gods and all the treasures that are below the underworld, below the earth. But I feel, this is what I feel, when you read into the lines of mythology, which I like to do. I like my good mythology books. With Hades, with the Greek side of things, the earthly treasures don't come up all that much. Whereas in Roman mythology and literature, Roman mythology, that is a lot more called upon. I don't know. Yeah, the lapis is because this would be like the god of everything that's below the ground. So, because I don't want to use too many like clashing colors, I went for the darkest ores that we can get, which is the blue and the black one of the lapis and coal. Let's do that. Do that. There has to be more blocks in here that we can break up that repetitive pattern with. I feel like it's still too much brick, you know? Too much brick. Boom. Boom. Is there deep slate copper? A few bits there is, but it's honestly, I think it's too much now. We need to take back some stuff. We need to like replace some of these with that. Otherwise it's gonna be too colorful. Tough for dried coral, maybe? I think dried coral is gonna be a bit too light. It's a good shout though. Yeah, that's better. Darkens it up a bit more. That's good. I like it. Now we need a little bit of an accent on there. A little bit of a... This is a different kind of color, you know? Maybe even... Maybe? Is that... no, it's too purple. It's too purple. Let's scroll to JI, see what we can figure out. This is gonna be, that's gonna be too black, too dark, is it? This stuff. It's got some green in there. It's not really, yeah, that doesn't really match, does it? But I want to do something on the top where it's like completely different, and I was thinking of adding these. Right? As like the last layer. And then have slabs on top of that. And I kind of want to leave it open for some reason. Right? like it's a like it looks kind of like a mine shaft, right? So the lore could be that people come here before they go mining to kind of to give their offerings so that they come back safely, kind of thing. So I like the idea of having this look like a mine shaft. Right? I also feel like the actual shrine should be dug down a couple of blocks. That it's actually in the earth. So we'll do that. But if you've got any more ideas what we could do to make this more interesting, let me know, because we can use them. And then we'll have like a little staircase going down. Shrine goes right there. Maybe we do like one shrine here, and then we'll have like some kind of one more slab, but offset from the first with the warpwood fence hanging. Wait, what? Maybe one more slab layer in, but offset from the first with warpwood fences hanging. Here? Like here. Is that what you're saying? And then hang up top with another ring like this. Do that, and then hang end rods from there. Chains. We could do chains, that's very possible, yeah. I don't know, is this what you mean with adding another layer? Or another ring? Right, then chains, you said, right? I kind of want to do soul lanterns instead of... Oh! So what you're saying is we do that, get rid of these, and since it's Minecraft, we don't care about physics. I don't know, it's kind of too busy. What we could do though, because I do like the idea of having some space, is instead of having like a checkerboard pattern, we do this. Where it's kind of like the mine shaft entrance, like where the elevator goes down. Right? It's a bit more structural. And then we can do like chains on here. And we can put them on like, we can put like one that's very high, one that's very low, and so on and so on. So we have low, let's do Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. Inside, I kind of want to use redstone ore. I think redstone ore looks good, and then if we get some cobble deep slate in. There we go. Bye, creeper. Bye bye. Itchy nose. Okay, then we'll dot in some redstone ore. Sure. Then we grab some scaffolding. And then I kind of want to do staircases down. The question is, how do I do staircases this way and then that way? I can't wait for Create Decorated, because those staircases were a lot than these. They're not bad, but they're a bit bulky. This is the annoying part, right? I'm gonna turn those into slabs so I can keep that. Cobblestone slabs. Deep slate cobblestone slabs. Okay, and then maybe even just to keep it consistent. And then they go up here, and then the same over here. Boom, 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 boom. We grab some of those and some of these to get ourselves a bit of a railing going. Then over there, we'll figure it out. Okay, so that's gonna be staircase, staircase. Make sure that people don't fall. And then we'll probably do this, so that we can do this and this. Let's do that. Sure, that's fine. It's a bit of a weird shape for a staircase, but I think that looks good. And then I think we do statue in here, right? Altarpiece in here. We'll do the same kind of V shape, so that we're looking that way. Right? And then I kind of want to do like some sort of or maybe we do fountain there, because I kind of want to do like some spring, like there's a holy kind of underground spring water. Let's do that. So we'll put a little statue of the god over here, and then we'll have a little pool in here. That, like a little grotto almost. Bum, bum, bottom, bum, bottom. And then we need stairs. And a slab. Or we could do, technically we could do that, have the water come from in there. I do want some more slabs. Okay, so that's good. And so they could like bless their pickaxes in here for some reason. I like that idea of having like a way to bless their gear. A bucket of water. Oh, welcome over on YouTube. Yeah. Like a little underground spring. Maybe put an anvil in the fountain. Can you waterlog an anvil? No, we can't. We could put it. We could put them like here. That's annoying. If we do this, we could have them as like a barrier. Contraption to rotate the anvil in the middle. Oh, you guys are smart. You guys are smarter than me, that's for sure. But that's gonna not float because we can just do that. Have a way of the mechanical bearing over here, then do shaft, I think. I threw away my anvil, and then you also need some glue and a, what is it called, a valve? Okay, we need to get underneath. Also, we need to set this to only place when anchors are destroyed. Wait, you cannot, you can't rotate an anvil. Even with a contraption. Yeah. Okay, so that's not an option. I for gore. We all for gore. That's fine. Ish fine. We'll just put them like there. So that's good. You could also just put like a depot right there. Or maybe even, can you waterlock a depot? No. Oh, you can. So that way we can actually put our tool and bless it. Okay, I think, honestly, I think that's okay. I think that's fine. I think that's okay. I think we're good. Nope, never mind. We are not good. I kind of want to do glow lichen. Just a little bit. Just a smidge. Yeah. That's good. You mean fake diamonds? I mean, to be honest, with the diamonds I have on the server, I could probably put real ones in. And so we already have like half of our temple hill, I guess you could call it. And look at that. Let's break my computer for a second. I hate glow lichen in caves. It just looks like diamonds sometimes. They do, but I also like the way they look. Oh, look at it. It's, oh yeah. Look, imagine all the screenshots. And then so we'll have our temple hill. I think, I'm not sure. This is all speculation. This is all like ideas that I have now. I think I'll have like my house over here, right? As like a research center kind of thing. And then we'll have some more houses with some farms in the area over here. We'll have a road that goes down. We'll make an entire new platform over here with some more houses. The road goes down over there, and then we'll have some more houses. A port over here, little port city, and then the station. I think because Chosen is going to, I think Chosen is over there somewhere, right? So I think having a station come in here, over to Chosen will bridge some of the gaps. But yes, so spawn is that way. Look at, oh dude, yeah. This is something that I like to do in Minecraft is, oh, what's on top of there? Oh, there is a building on there. And then imagine having a road that goes over here. It goes up. You start to see more details in there. Then road goes here, kind of goes away. So you keep going. And then around here, we see more. We see, oh, we've got a pillar. Oh, we've got more of a dome. So we keep going up, and then you start seeing sight lines. And this is where, oh, dude, look at, oh, dude, oh, the cinematic shots. Look at it. Oh. This is gonna be amazing. I can already tell that I'm gonna like this a lot. I don't like how this shader makes this glow. Yeah, And then of course we need to remember that this moves, right? Okay. Almost makes me imagine the elevator up to Thunder Bluff from WoW. It's been a while since I was never a big WoW player. Hold that thought. I used to be a big WoW player. I had like one season where I was like really into it, but then I just stopped. Okay, what I'm going to do is we're gonna go onto the actual server now, because I need to finish up some digging. So we still have like got a bit more time before I need to get well, it's almost 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. So since I have work tomorrow, I can't go for another 2-3 hours, but we can finish up digging though. So we'll do that. Little bit of a sneak peek, I think, but a little bit of a spoiler. But we have to dig out this. And we can't use the drill, people, because we're already planning stuff. So we need to do this the good old-fashioned way. But you guys know me, we love digging. Ooh, the train station. Exactly. So for reference, my area is going to go that way. So these tracks are going towards Chosen and I, or at least where we wanna get our bases going. And then I think Stam is that direction, I think. And then I think I know. That's the only people I know. For sure. Oh, wait, what? Hello? Yeah. We're gonna be doing this for a while. Wait. I just same. We just got stuck as well. I think it's, yeah. I don't know. I didn't do anything special. Locks. I've been getting them all day. Every time I've flown today, or tried to open a chest, opening chests, I've had them. Render, you're near someone's render zone with lag. I think it might actually, let's go and check on Foxy's base, because is he online? Mr. Foxy. Oh god. Checking Foxy's base. Nothing special over here. He needs to put in buttons, because otherwise... Oh. I mean, there is some spikes over here. But that's packages, that's fine. Maybe a chosen? Oh. No. Let's take a nap. Might be. Might be. Yeah, I've been getting it over here a lot. See? There it is. Hello?
Well.
Hello. I'm live, by the way. I'm live, by the way.
That's cool. That's cool. Hello, everyone. But yeah, I've noticed every time I fly in this direction, when it loads that mountain where spawn is, I get a huge lag spike.
I've been digging here, and every time I've flown towards those chests over there, and tried to open them, I've had the problems.
Yeah, it's almost as if there's something like in or behind that mountain that's causing the problems. But
you want to go
no one's over there.
Let me go freak them and see if there's any entities that are just...
It would have to be so many entities, though. Like...
I mean, we have spawn-proofed, or Stam did spawn-proof half of spawn, so it might just be a build-up, because it might just be... it's not
it doesn't
too
look like
bad.
it, does it?
Now let me go hitboxes.
Yeah, what's the hitboxes again? Is it H?
F3B, I think. It is? Okay, so there is quite a lot, but not abnormal amounts of mobs. It's a normal spawning rate, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like enough over here to cause such a huge lag spike, because sometimes it's like 1 or 2 seconds.
Oh, dude, I was just when you told me to get into VC, I was in it for a good 30 seconds.
It's so weird, 'cause it only happens when you fly in this direction.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, right, we should both fly away to like Throwlash's base.
Okay, I can do that.
And then, so it completely unloads this area.
Which, honestly, Throwlash's base, look at this chat. What a beauty.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
What a beauty.
So unique. I like it.
We gotta go a little further on top of that mountain.
It's still loaded, yeah.
Yeah, 100 times better.
Yeah, so over here it's absolutely fine. No problem.
And
here we've still got a lot of spawn loaded.
Yeah, we've got a lot of farms.
And that's where all the farms and machines are, right?
Yeah.
So if we're not having problems here, Huh. Why are we having problems where there's nothing? It doesn't make sense.
Huh.
Right, I'm gonna fly over there. And can you like just spam opening a chest? Like.
Sure. I can do that.
And when it starts jibbing, let me know, because it's hard for me to tell when I'm actually flying in the air.
Yeah.
Until you try and land. So you let me know when it starts going weird. So I'm going to go round the side of chosen space. I'm going to not load the power station, but I am going to load the mountain.
It's okay for now.
Wait for it.
No, still doing well.
So it's still doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty much on the mountain.
I can fly, I can land perfectly, I can open chests, it's fine.
Okay, and I can land and stuff as well. Okay, right. How about now?
Nope, still good.
Still good?
Yeah.
Oh, then why? Why? It's so inconsistent. It's inconsistent as well. So the first bit I was over at the mountain, and the second bit I was at the power station.
Okay.
And none of it caused any problems.
That's let me go as well, because maybe it's because we're both in there.
Maybe. Now I'm back over at the mountain again.
I'm gonna go to the part that I dug out. So I'm gonna stop my recording.
Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to be messing with your replays.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'd rather fix this problem before continuing. No, I'm good.
More of them. Yeah, it's absolutely fine now. I'm literally not having any problems whatsoever, and I'm flying all around the mountains, all around the power plant.
Strange. It might actually be a corrupt chunk, but that's gonna suck when it comes to trains.
Yeah.
If it's actually the chunk. Because that means every time the train is an entity, right? Or not?
No. So the trains don't actually load chunks when they move. It works it all out.
But it does when it does when it arrives in a station. It loads the station. No, it doesn't load the chunk as such, but it just sort of, it's all done on a time thing, so like it works it out with like super maths. So like if you were to send a train from this station to your base and back again, none of the chunks are going to load. Even when the train gets to the other end, the chunk doesn't load, and that's why you can't load up a train from massive distances unless you've got chunk loaders. Yeah. Okay.
So the trains don't actually do it, they just use computers and maths to work out where it would be, what station it should be at, when it's going to be back.
So that shouldn't bring a problem then.
So that won't be a problem, but these constant lag spikes are definitely a problem. But it's weird, they've completely stopped now.
Yeah, now we're good. Okay, one more try. I'm gonna try breaking some blocks in here. In this chunk, and update the actual chunk instead of loading it.
I'll keep flying around in the meantime. Using up my precious few rockets.
I got more rockets if you need some.
No, I've got a few stacks. I'll be alright for the time being.
I honestly, you know what, Beauty? The thing you need to do to get a lot of rockets is dig out a 100 by 150 by 60 block hole, and then crush all your... Then crush all the zinc that you get and wash it.
Is that how you got your gunpowder?
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'll just buy it off Stam.
Have you seen the actual hole in person?
No, I haven't. No.
I've
seen it on your streams, but I don't even know where it is, let alone.
Want to see it? Want to see it?
Yeah, go on then.
Let me get some more bread first.
Now that I seem to be able to fly and move, why not?
Let's go over the mountain.
Better not be in my base area.
No, I looked on the map, and it's a little off to the side. there's this little village over here. And then if you land right here.
Huh. Oh, no way. So yeah, this is like next door to my base.
Yeah.
There'll be a train line running around the back of this village, just over on the east side of it.
Oh, how deep are you going with that train line?
It's all above ground.
Okay, that's good. Okay, because if you come down
yeah.
here, and this little cave, we get a hole.
Oh my days! This is huge.
Yeah, it doesn't do it justice on the picture, right?
No, I didn't realize you were based so close to me.
This isn't my base.
There's a lot of farms over there for this isn't my base.
This is a side project.
Okay. Right, I see a problem though, Eggs.
What?
Seems to be a whole lot of water wheels over.
I am.
Okay,
I am gonna put in a. This is temporary. I'm gonna put in a steam engine to run. So this is where the mini.
Wait a
game
minute.
is
You know
going.
when I said I know what the problem is, Eggs?
What?
It's your drill. You know when I said every time I come over head in this general direction, it loads something and then everything struggles.
This drill is too far from the mountain. This place is not loaded when we're at the place where we're digging. Chosen's drill is there though, but
I suppose yeah, but it's not the same scale. But yeah, drills are notoriously laggy. You should collapse it when you're not using it. I know Chosen's one's out, but that's because I was stealing all his dirt.
I can do that, but it was emptying out. But
beautiful. Yeah. I mean, when you're emptying it and stuff, it's fine. I'd say just don't leave it out, just in case. But
yeah, big hole.
This is gonna be huge. Yeah, that is insanely huge. Wow.
This is something that only chat can see. You can't see this, but this is the schematic of the actual thing that's going in here, and it looks.
I don't want to see that. I don't want that spoiler.
No. It looks tiny. It fits. It looks tiny. But if you're gonna count everything, like all the create wiring and stuff that's going around it, you need a lot of buffer.
Why did you choose a location right next to my base? You're gonna make my base so laggy.
This is the first in many.
Oh god, this better not make my base area laggy. Eggs.
Nah.
It's very close. It's basically.
The thing is, the entire thing is gonna be shut off if you're not running it.
Yeah, if you go to the back of your hole.
Yeah.
That is under.
Oh.
Where I'm basing.
Wait, I thought I calculated it. I think I'm. It's all underneath the ocean, though.
Well, yeah, but where the hole ends, if you go to the back of your hole where your farms are and go directly up, that's my island where I'm basing.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I might have to move.
Oh, it's so close. I thought I mean you could have buffer.
Yeah, there's like that's under my base. Like if you've got massive contraptions going in here as well. No. You should be good. I've got. Nah, it's probably not worth.
Look, the actual project doesn't. It ends where the farms start. The farms at the end is just buffer zone.
Yeah, but that's under my island, like where I'm building. I'm building out from the island.
Okay, but those farms are going to be shut off.
Yeah. Okay.
When you're not
cool.
running.
Good to know. Good to know. At least I've not started building.
If you want me to move it, I'll move it.
No. I know how long it took you to dig this hole, Eggs. I've not laid a single block yet. I've not laid a single block, and I'm not
fine.
Things. So
if you want me to move it, I'll move it.
No. Don't be silly.
I will do it with schematics though.
No, honestly, you're absolutely fine. I'll just move my base. I haven't like planned my base or like started yet, so.
No, now I thought I calculated it. I thought it was the other island next to it.
No. That's that big stone ledge that your mine is under.
Yeah.
I believe that is the bit that's under my base.
Oh no! Now I feel guilty.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's the edge of the island that's under my base area.
Now I feel guilty.
What was going to be my base area?
I thought I mapped it out perfectly.
Shocking behavior, eggs. Shocking behavior.
I'm gonna cry in the corner.
Yeah, you do that.
But if you ever need any type of stone, ask, and I'll.
To be honest, the amount of stuff that I've dug out already, I'm so.
I've thrown away every piece of cobblestone and cobbled deep slate because I just you don't need it.
Yeah. So basically, so this bit here.
Wait, where are you?
Did you fly out with me?
No, yeah, I see you.
Yeah. So this bit here, this is my base island. So this is where my base was gonna go.
Oh.
And directly underneath that is your big hole.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'll figure something else out. Maybe I could try the other side of the mountain.
No, I feel bad now. I'll move it. I will move it.
No. Honestly, you can't. It's huge, dude. You can't move that. You've put a lot of work into it already. That's what? How many hours? Like 20 hours or something ridiculous?
No, I actually dug
in.
I dug it out in like 8 hours.
Well, either way, eggs. Honestly, it's fine. I'll
moving it will just take me another 8 hours. That's fine. If you need me to move it, I'll move it.
no, honestly, eggs, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I feel bad. Let's see if this chunk now loads because we've unloaded it entirely now, right?
Oh no, I'm on the wrong side of the mountain. I've just used my last rocket. Okay, I can swoop around the side. It's okay. I've got this.
I'll sleep so that you can land safely.
Well, the question is, will I land or will I skid across the floor?
That's a good question. Also, if you
that is always the question.
If you skid across the floor, I'm not responsible for anything. Because
I landed at the power station, so it's definitely not the power station causing problems, which was
I landed perfectly on the bit I still need to dig out.
So why is it suddenly working fine now? That doesn't make any sense.
I think it might be because people are loading or people are joining.
No, it does it when people aren't joining and leaving though. Like I've been on my own for a while and it was doing it a little bit whenever I went over to that corner.
Okay, that's strange.
Like,
you need rockets.
Essentially, the far corner that way. That's cool. I've got some at my workshop. But no, like the far corner that way.
Yeah.
Whenever I head that direction, it's like you get to around here somewhere, and then that's where it starts jibbing. But it's not every single time. It's only like some of the time, but it's always the same place. So
does the server record log files, or is it only crash logs? Because if it's log files, it might actually show up whenever it hitches. But if it's only doing crash logs, we could crash the server to see if it logs the hitch. While we're waiting, I'm gonna go back to digging so we can actually finish this up.
Yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to completely derail your stream there.
Yeah,
but, but yeah, like how weird is that though? Like it doesn't make sense.
No, what I was saying does the streamer does Nodecraft, do they hold logs of every instance or not?
I don't know. I've never had to dig into all that stuff. I'd have to ask my server guy.
If they do keep logs, it might actually show why it's hitching.
Yeah, maybe.
So it might actually be worth looking through them. But honestly, if it's 24/7 logs, that's gonna be annoying.
Yeah.
Because it's manually. You'll have to search for it manually since we don't know what's causing it. But if you do have a log file, I might want to take a look at it, see if I can find something.
Yeah, to be honest, Foxy might know. He's more intelligent than I am when it comes to computer stuff.
Server management is not. Yeah, it's a whole.
I'm lucky enough to have a wonderful mods that sort my servers for me. So.
You got a server guy. That's good.
Well, yeah, there's a couple of them that do it, but yeah.
That's good.
Right. Anyway, I'll leave you to your stream and your digging. Thank you for digging this out, by the way. I know you have a good dig.
Yeah, that's. I also needed the stone. So. Oh,
you needed the stone.
I'm
floating again.
Yeah,
See,
same.
I told you. Every time I fly out in this direction. What is it loading over here?
I have no idea.
If I go into free cam, what's right on the edge of what I've loaded? That's what I want to know.
It's not the tracks for sure, because these have been in. It was before the tracks even. So.
Yeah.
I've had it when we were placing down dirt as well.
Yeah, me too. But there's nothing over here.
No, I know. That's why. It's like, okay.
I'm in free cam. I'm looking at the furthest reaches of what we've just rendered in.
We were
that
both
happened as I flew in.
We were both in this chunk when you flew in, when it hitched. So it might actually just be this chunk.
No, it's not, because I've had it happen elsewhere. Like the hitches happen all over the place, but they only seem to start when the mountain's loaded.
Is it the campfire that's on the mountain?
Just one campfire, do you reckon?
Worth a try.
just one bugged campfire.
At this point,
I mean, we never did find the dragon egg.
Oh, I know where it is.
Oh, did you find the dragon egg?
I know who found it.
Oh, okay, good. As long as someone did.
Yeah.
Because I felt really bad because I watched it go through the portal and completely forgot.
I know who found it.
Here and...
The problem is gonna be getting it back.
What?
Yeah.
Has Chosen got it stashed somewhere?
Nope, not Chosen.
Oh. Intriguing.
You know who it is. Come on.
Stam.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate because I spent ages looking on the mountain for it while talking to Stam, and he disregarded all knowledge.
We're good now. So.
Unbelievable. Right, let's see if we can skim across the floor again, or if we actually land. No, I'm landing now.
Yeah, same.
But then this did happen earlier, and then it randomly started up again. So yeah, we'll see how we get on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it, but I'll jump back into the group chat if it all starts lagging again. If
sure.
Else
I'll be here. I'll be here.
Oh, actually no, I won't. I've got to go bowling.
I gotta go bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's happening again. No, it's not. No, that was just me being silly. Cool. Yeah, I've actually got to run anyway. So good luck.
Yeah, have fun.
Hopefully, if it's just you, it will happen less.
All right. That's been that. Yeah, we're digging this out because we need space. So, doing a little bit of digging. Yo. Hello, Boga. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good time. We're having a good Thursday. Go. Oh god. While we're down here, we can pick all of these up. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the server is private. It is. It is. There are some people in the community that have set up a bit of a whatchamacallit, a supporter server, or like a community server, but that's not something that we did, so we can't really tell you what they are doing. But they are in the community Discord, so if you wanna grab or wanna play with people on the same server pack, I think it's a different seed though. I don't know. I don't really know much about their server, but they are in the Discord. So if you want to play with people, they'll probably welcome you. Pretty sure it's just the same pack. Yeah, I think so too. Alrighty then. Unless they got unbelievably lucky. If you want to feel I've chosen the Zojo film. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Happens, I guess. It does have a few extra mods to make it more community friendly. Yeah, I would imagine that they would have set up some more mods, because there's probably a lot more people on there than there are on here. Probably a lot more people on there than we have on here. Alright. This is slow, but we're nearly there. I think this is gonna be like one of the last clips of next week's video. I don't know. I don't know. Also, chat, I have one more question for you guys. That is something. I like having my stream be interactive. And while we were digging out the hole, right? Some of you guys, I don't know if you guys were there on stream, but some of you guys were playing Where's Waldo, right? So you guys were playing Where's Waldo on stream, and some of you actually enjoyed it a lot, and I wanted to ask you, is there like anything else that you want to do or want to be able to do on stream? While I do like tedious and stupid things. Or is it just sitting here and listening to Stonebreak? Because I'm all up for automating and like making the stream more interactive. I want to get some other projects in, but that's gonna be for when I have some more time. Thank you for the follow. I had the idea of giving you guys a train that you could control, but like with hype trains, I think having a physical hype train would be really cool. The biggest problem is that I've gotten it to drive, which is one thing. So it starts driving whenever a hype train starts. The problem is I want it to speed up whenever you go up a level, right? So like it starts off really slow, and then if you go from level 1 to 2, it goes a bit faster. If it goes up another level, it goes a little bit more, right? A little bit faster, and a little bit more, and a little bit more every time you get another level. So that's something that I want to get into. I've also had the idea of getting one of those BTZ cameras, which is really cool. Do you know what I mean with a BTZ camera? Like one of those gimbal webcams? And giving you guys full control of it. So you can move it around and zoom in and stuff. and then I hide an Easter egg somewhere in my room, and you guys have to find it. That's also something that I was thinking of to do, doing. The problem with those is that those webcams are quite pricey. I mean, I would love to have one. They're really cool, but not in the budget just yet. But like stuff like that is something that I want to do because it makes stream a lot more interactive, and you guys have something to do except for watching and chatting. You can actually like interact with things on the stream. But I also want to kind of hear you guys out and see what you guys want to have on stream, or like maybe you guys have some ideas that are pretty fun. I know that you're creative enough, so I don't know. It's worth asking, so I'm asking. Get rid of those. Don't need the chicken. Every time I fly up, I'm scared that I'll be skidding across the floor. Yeah, we keep on digging. Keep on digging, keep on digging. Click me that message, because I don't. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, no, I've got a couple ideas. I need to look into getting them actually worked out though. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep on digging, keep on digging. Gotta get that fish from Nemo in here. Keep on digging, keep on digging. We haven't had any problems just yet, so I really hope that it was the campfire. And who knows, maybe that has fixed it. I'm the only fish around. You're good. We're just digging. Just digging. But if you could sing the song, that'd be great. Another thing that's on my to-do list is setting up the Discord. Since I got roles on YouTube, I can actually like, I don't know, use that for people to get some schematics or something if they want to. But I need to give them roles. Just keep digging, just keep digging, just keep digging. Alright. It's a lot slower than using a drill, but we can't use a drill because somebody already put down the tracks. I don't want to mess that up because I know that they spend a lot of time on it. figuring out where they would go. What time is it? It's 10:20. Okay. I'm gonna keep digging until it's 10:30 or like 11:15, and then I need to actually stop because otherwise I won't be a human at work tomorrow. I will be a zombie at work. And it's the last day of the week, which means that a lot of people are gonna come in with their problems just before the weekend starts. So I don't wanna just, you know, sit there. But I'm excited about the whole dungeon thing. I think when I'm done editing, if I'm done editing by Sunday, next stream we might actually get started on it. Like on building the shell of the dungeon. And once the shell is in, I think it'll go pretty fast. There's a couple of mechanics that I still need to like polish off and like really figure out, but most of the tedious stuff we can do pretty quickly. The only problem that I'm having is slime, and since we have a slime chunk, I might actually set up like a small impromptu slime farm. Which is gonna be useful for frog ports and stuff. Also, somebody did not light up the tracks. But once we've got the actual like walls in place and some scaffolding, I think the actual dungeon building, or like the whole like, I wouldn't call it programming, but the whole like mechanical part of the farm should be fairly easy. Should be fairly easy. Trying to keep an eye on the time, but also actually trying to finish this because don't want to keep doing it. There we go. I mean, if it's dig out, I don't know. Technically I also have to do that part. Or we also have to do that part, not just me, but I think I might keep that for either this weekend or something, as like a break in between editing. Definitely not today. Definitely not today. Go. Also might ask for Stam's beacon for the next part. See if I can use it. Okay. I think I might have to call it here. Otherwise, work is going to be hell tomorrow, and I don't want it to be hell. I'll finish off that last strip, though. Don't want to leave that strip unfinished. And then I'll get... I'll see if I can raid out even someone else. Okay, let's do it this way. A bit easier, since I don't have to crouch every time. Bum, 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 bum. Also, that pickaxe is going down. If I want to keep digging, I might actually have to fix them. But again, that's gonna be for tomorrow, I think. Played enough Minecraft today. Thank you for the follow, Wintercloak. Welcome in. Go. No problem. Okay, let's pick up all of these blocks, and then I'm probably gonna call it for today. And then finish up the last bit, and then maybe the rest tomorrow. I don't know how far it's gonna go, though. Like, do we need to do that? Because this is technically all gonna be tunnel. I don't know. I'll have to ask the guys that are designing the actual station. Let me snooze that, so we don't have an ad while I try and raid out. But, oh wait, what? Camera went down. That's summer for you. Let me figure out if I can get someone out here. I mean, Chosen's live, so we could raid into Chosen. He's doing TCG SMP. So yeah, we'll raid out to Chosen, and y'all can say hi, and I'll see you all on Sunday, which is gonna be the next stream day. So I'll see you all. I'll see you all then. I hope you have a good weekend, and thank you for being here. Thank you all for enjoying the buildings that we did. Thank you all for sticking with the digging, and I'll see you all later. Bye.